Hello, hello, everyone. I am here. Holy shit. I vaguely remember where I left off with this series. He was heading to Earth, seeing a comment, and that was it. That's where I left off. But, yeah. I'm back. Hi. How are you? Holy shit, he lives. I know, right? Wow. Let's see. This is also going to be a little bit of a life update for me. It's been a year since I last uploaded. What if? Life's been a pain. Let's see. I'm currently in my own place. I have a roommate. I'm also suffering from other legal family member, legal stuff involving another family of mine that if certain lives do go through, I could spend a good amount of time in jail. And don't worry about it. I have enough people worrying about it. I don't need any of you guys worrying about it, so don't worry about it. Alright? Cool. Alright, anyway, that's it. Back to the what if. This is what if Deku let his rage consume him. Where the fuck was I in this? Right, he was heading to Earth. So a comment. I'm leaving the comment. That's for another video. Anyway. Let's get into it, yeah? God, I feel fucking rusty as shit. I'm sorry if anyone realizes the difference. But, anyway, let's begin, I guess. Yes, I'm taking pauses because I don't remember how to do this. Shut up, it's been a year. Alright. Izuku is flying through space heading back to Earth. He is heading to Gotham. You thought I was gonna go and drop that? Fuck you, no. Not yet, at least. He's actually heading to Gotham. He's not allowed in Japan. For obvious reasons. Now, as he flies through space, he runs into a few problems with other species, but he blasts through them. He doesn't generally give a shit. 1 second. Alrighty. Sorry about that. That'd be my Twitter going off. And other notifications that aren't important to me whatsoever. Unless it's people I know who are streaming. But then, yeah. Anyway. He destroys them all. He doesn't care. He wants to get to his destination. Dex flying not too far behind him. Basically just riding on his back, taking a nice little snooze. Once they get to Earth, Izuku remembers what Blaze has said to him. His mother. He's not allowed to go in Japan, and no matter what. Not until she says. Or his grandfather. Atrocitus. Anyway, he flies to a very dark and gloomy city known as Gotham City. Izuku knows this place well. He was always a fan of heroes. One of his favorite was Batman. For obvious reasons. So he went there to start his little escapade. Once Izuku touches down, he changes his form. He changes into this. To look more... He does it to look more inconspicuous. He doesn't care at the moment. But he's in a city with the world's greatest detective, so he thought it'd be best to keep a low profile for now. Changing his green hair to a jet black. His eyes to a crimson red. Keeping his original tone and stature. As he goes around the city walking around, Dex changes into a normal house cat. Just sitting on Izuku's shoulder. Few people find this weird, but many do not really care. Hell, even most of the girls are wondering who or what is this man? Who is this person? And oh my god, that cat is very cute. Izuku walks around, he realizes that he needs a place to stay. So, he goes to a gang hideout. This gang hideout, it's run by Penguin, no less. So he goes in, changing his attire to the one of his Red Lantern Corps. Black, bright crimson red trench coat. Jet black blue boots and jeans with red stripes. And Izuku's signature shirt with the red lantern insignia on the front. As does Dex, changing to his little cat form. They go in, blasting open a wall. All the guys put their guns and point their guns towards the hole, thinking it's the Batman. Oh, but how wrong they are. They don't even get a chance to see what it is. Because all they see is a bright red construct, and then nothing. Izuku has killed them all. Swiftly. Cutting off their heads in one fell swoop. Now, there were about 15 or so guys in this place. He killed about 10 in one go. He's only got 5 left. He asks Dex, go handle the other 5. I'll go find the others. Dex meows and goes forth, killing the last 5. Well, Izuku heads to the main office, where the guy just got done talking to Penguin, telling him what's going on. And then Izuku blasts opens the door. The guy screams, drops the phone, and ends the call. The man, stuttering, quaking in fury, asks, Who are you? Izuku, which is a low, monotone voice, going, that is none of your concern. For it is not the concern of the living. Izuku just shoots him. Shoots a red beam blast out of his ring, killing the man. Izuku takes all the bodies, throws them in the river, into the ocean, makes sure they sink. He doesn't need or want to be found. Not yet, at least. Izuku fixes the wall and then leaves. And goes back inside. He puts down his battery and lets know that lets his mother and Atrocitus know that he's made it to Earth and he's in Gotham City as right now. Atrocitus asks, why are you there, my grandson? And Zuko replies, "Where else is best to hide? Not. I was about to say Metrocitus. No, that's not it. Superman's home hub. Superman's place he protects. Would you rather be in the land of the Bat, man with the skin tight scout boy, or that Green Lantern fucker?" Hal Jordan just this growls going, "You make a good point. Hal Jordan would be able to sense your anger. Superman would be doing something to annoy you, and you go into a rage." Then Zuko's mother, Blaze, speaks up. "Yes, though Batman is well renowned and feared, as he should, he is a very, very skilled man. Someone without powers. That being said, you should still, as Zuko says, be careful. I know, Mother. Remember, Batman is one of my favorite heroes. Or at least was." As Zuko gives a smirk, says, "Though Bruce Wayne has always been an interesting man. A playboy by day, the Dark Knight by night." Yes, Zuko knows his identity, as he knows all of the superhero and villain identities. The Joshua and Blaze just giggle to themselves, going, my child," as Joshua says, "my grandson, always a hero nerd, but his anger rivals that of mine. Even greater." Zuko just thanks his grandfather, going, "Thank you, grandfather." His mother says, "So, did you find a place?" Zuko replies with, "Yes, Mother. I found a place running by Penguin. I'll deal with him another day if he tries something. For now, I don't think he will. He does not know who I am or where I am." "Because I do not wish to be found just yet." And that's it. He stops talking to him. He says goodnight and goes to bed. We skipped about a week. During this week, Izuku's going around and grabbed information and killed. Just killed villains and thugs. That's it. That's all he has done. Though he has amassed a name for himself. The name he's gotten is known as the Red Light Death. Now this has caught the attention of, well, the Bat family. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Barbara Gordon, Cassidy, Bruce Wayne, Alfred, and then you've got the others. Fat bastard. Sorry about that, housemate. Anyway, let's see. Batman's currently doing calculations on the back, wondering where this man is. Who is he, and what is he using? Is Batman just thinks it's just just a gun, a superheated gun that turns people. It turns people into create holes, as well as a blade that cut through people like butter. That's when Dick Grayson comes in with the rest of the Bat family. Drake, Damien. Why do I think Drake? No, Damien asks his father, "Father, have you found anything on this criminal? I grow ancient. I wish to fight him." Bruce just sighs, says, "No, I don't get it. I've asked the other lead members for help too. They don't know." As Dick was about to ask, there was a bright green light in the cave. Bruce Wayne just sighs, going, "What is it, Hal?" Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, and John, I think his name is. I think there was 3 main Earth ones I know of. They go towards it. They go towards Batman and ask, "Can we see the images and the footage of this person?" Batman says, "Sure. Why?" Guy Gardner replies with, "We might know who he is. And if it is who we think it is, we are so fucking screwed." Hal agrees, same as John. Batman finds this odd. Anytime he's ever known how to do this is with a very big war that happened. How Sinestro was killed. So he pulls up the footage, the photos, the videos, and all 3 turned pale, white as a ghost. Alfred goes fetches all 3 seats for them to sit down and some water. Not water, tea. I feel like Alfred's the kind of guy to make tea. Anyway. Hal speaks. "So it is him. But why is he here?" Batman asks, "Who? How?" Stop speaking in riddles. Hal Jordan, too shaky to reply. John replies, "The most dangerous Red Lantern. Even more so than Atrocitus. Atrocitus calls him his grandson. He is the adopted son of Blaze. He is an earthling like us," Guy Gardner replies. "Do you not remember that day when that kid at the Red Lantern Wing went crazy?" Batman replies, "Yes, I was there." Hal replies with, "Well, that's him." Batman just goes, "What?" "I've heard in the city that they started calling him the Red Light of Death. But how we know him is a far different name." "Yes, his name is Izuku, but on the battlefield people call him something different, something bad. They don't call him the Red Light of Death. They just call him Death. He does not care who you are. He has gone on a warpath. He has killed lots of people, and his rage itself rivals that of Atrocitus's. Hell, I think it's even more, considering As Guy Gardner replies, he himself makes the Guardians fear him. As Batman stops going, now that's quite a feat and quite so many claims you guys are making. What makes this kid so dangerous? Hal replies, I don't know. That's the thing. The day he got that Red Lantern ring was the day he was taken to the Red Planet. He was taken to the Red Lantern homeworld. And ever since then, we've heard stories of a boy, no older than 17, going around 17, 16. It's said that he destroyed an entire planet by himself. We don't know how or why, but all we know is that he's incredibly dangerous. How dangerous are we talking? Guy Gardner replies he once destroyed on a planet by himself. We do not know how, but he did. And in the war with the Green Lanterns, the Red Lanterns, and the Yellow Lanterns, the Red and Yellow working together, but we still came up top. We heard of that very same boy there. He destroyed at least 20 or so Green Lanterns that day. Even more. We're still getting rings from that day. As John replies, it's up to 30. They turn to him saying, what? He's killed around 30 that day. Adding more Green Lanterns and Lanterns themselves to his kill count. As Batman asks, how many Lanterns and species has he killed? Well, Hal brings up a bounty. A very dangerous and high-paying bounty. He pulls it up and he says, this money alone is crazy, but the kill count is far worse. As Batman looks at it. Now, Zuko's not inherently a bad person. He's just incredibly angry. On the page, on the bounty page, I won't give you a direct number yet, because I still haven't figured it out. But he's killed at least 5 planets, killed 2 now extinct species, and at least 500 or so lanterns. Batman just looks going, what the fuck? And then we cut to Izuku. Izuku is currently in the warehouse. Once he hears cars pull up to it, he looks outside and sees Penguin's goons coming out with Penguin himself. Penguin yelling, "Alright, boys, find out what's going on in here. We lost contact with them a few weeks ago. I don't like losing contact. When you find the man inside, kill him." So they go in. All of them flooding as Izuku just sits in the office. Two men find him. Those men don't last long. They die. So, more come in. They die too. 5 more come in and they die. And the last couple of people is when Penguin and at least the last 3 of his men come in. He goes in and he finds their bodies all mangled, broken, bloodied, burned, cut in half. You name it, he's done it. He goes in and he sees Izuku sitting in the chair. He asks, "Alright, who are you? Did the bat send you?" Izuku just replies, "Do you really think the Batman would let me kill as many people as I did?" Penguin just sighs, going, "No. But who are you?" Izuku replies with, "You started calling me the Red Light of Death, if I remember correctly." The rest of his men, Penguin's men, freeze, shaking, fear, and then the head roll, making a pretty loud thud. Penguin looks down, seeing his men's head laying there. And he looks behind, sees Dexter standing there, flying in one spot, looking at them. As Penguin asks what he wants, Izuku sighs, says, "Leave me alone. Do that and you will survive. Tell the Batman where I am, you will die." And as insensitive as he goes and cuts off Penguin's right hand using a blade, a red, searing blade that's now dripping with the blood of many people. As Penguin screams and runs out, Izuku chuckles to himself. Izuku stands up and says to Rex, "Rex, you ready? We need to go get you some food, mate." Dex meows as they change into the civilian wear. Now, we cut back to Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, and John. Still talking to Batman. They ask how they can... Batman asks, "So, how can we reason with the kid?" Hal replies, "I don't know. Don't think we can." As then, a red portal opens up, and out steps Atrocitus and Blaze. Hal, Guy Gunner, and John, as well as Batman, all stand up ready to fight. And then Atrocitus speaks. Calm yourselves, heroes. We have not come here to fight. Hal replies, I find that very hard to believe, Atrocitus. You and I both know you love fights. You love blood. Atrocitus speaks. That is true, but I'm not here for that. As Blade speaks, we're here because we know you found out about my boy. Then Atrocitus speaks. Yes, my lovely grandson. I've heard he's made a great name for himself here on Earth. The red light of death. Better than the name he got when he was fighting with us, at least. As Hal speaks, what was wrong with the Bloody Mary? And no, it wasn't his name. It was just Bloody. As Atrocitus just scoffs, going, Hal and his jokes. As Blaze speaks, don't worry, he's not here to do much. He's just here to spy for us. He's here doing some reconnaissance. Batman asks, why? Why is he here to begin with? And why is he going all over the place, except Japan? As Blaze speaks, because if he sees his mother, he will kill her. As Batman goes to ask, she says he's quirkless. Let that sink into the world. Then it hits Batman. The lab, the blood, the boy's being experimented on. And Blaze speaks. Seems like the world's great detective has figured it out once again. Yes. And I took him and raised him. That is my son. Atrocitus speaks, and he is my grandson, the future leader of the Red Lantern Corps. Hell. Even the Bull itself has chosen Izuku as the next leader. Everyone, all the Green Lanterns, just stop. The personification of rage itself has chosen Bloody. Actually, I'll go with Bloody Reaper. Yeah, I'll go with Bloody Reaper as its next host. Next leader of the Red Lanterns. No, I'll leave it here for today. About a 30 or so minute video. Yeah, hope everyone's alright. Everyone have a good day, yeah?